20 hours have gone by. Wait, 20? Yeah, roughly 20. And it's time to adventure on Reddit to see what on earth has happened. We go down the memory lane and figure it out. Let's have a look here. Jesus Christ, this is spicy. This is something. Yannex did not sleep, and he fixed his entire track, so that's kind of crazy. He sent me a message 9 a.m. in the morning to tell me that his map is fixed and that I could play it today. So that is absolutely insane. We will get into that. But first things first, it is time to have a look at Reddit. And I have not checked Reddit since the launch of the update. So I'm gonna be fresh. I have no clue what is happening. And I am excited to read what the Trackmania community has to say. The first post on yesterday's cup of the day that did not work for many, me included. Mine also didn't work. I went out at like, I can't remember, 30th or something. Worked fine. It was just the finish that was pretty much broken. I'm playing by myself now and the finish has worked every time. I like, okay. Plus, if Finn worked, Nardole, please fix. Nardole, okay. Nadeo ate my good finishes. Yeah. Can't wait to enjoy my favorite bug-free deterministic racing game today. In all seriousness, the map itself was really fun, but since it seems this was mapped specifically for this code today, how is a major bug with the finish not caught beforehand? 20 years later, and we can't make the finish trigger. To summarize a little after 2 hours, since people are asking a lot, yes, the finish is hitting anywhere on the wall, but there is a bug that doesn't register some CP, so you cannot finish. People were confused at first. RNG. True. This is only a live mode. Yep. Controller is a pain, but probably easier than keyboard and mouse. Guys, why do they always add mouse to it? Why are people not just saying keyboard? Oh, it's because boss bass? Okay, it's because we have one mouse player. So, I mean, that's pretty inclusive. Okay. Controller is definitely do still a bit twitchy. Most turns are fine. Small adjustment. I would like to speak to the manager. I don't think you want to. How do they always mess up somehow? True. Amazing concept, but the transformation bug making checkpoints not count is a huge problem. Yeah. Wood feels borderline unplayable on keyboard. Imagine requiring AK to make a service even playable. Honestly, embrace action keys, and instead of saying... I said this earlier in Beta's stream. Instead of saying it's action key abusing, it's literally just action key using. Yeah, cool, real man. Do you guys just want me to go to the final post and then we're done with the just chatting? Like, we have to get from the start, man. Like, we have to get from the start. Man, we have to start at the start. You don't start at the finish. Unless you're playing reverse campaign. Anyway. Yeah, I think action keys should just be, like, used instead of, like, saying it's abusing right now. I think embrace action keys.
Spoilers match.
Which is perfectly fine because it is in-game, and I think personally it's good that you are using mechanics that are in the game to play the game. I think it's good. If you have to rely on mechanics outside of the game to use in-game, then I think there's something wrong. You got no buttons on your pad? Yeah, if you're pad player, you don't even need action keys, bro. Just learn how to be careful. Just learn how to be, like, precise. Your future girlfriend, wife will be happy. Alright. Or whoever. Partner. Let's just say partner. Okay. Okay, first post is done. So there's this huge thread. Right? There's this massive thread that I guess we should start. Maybe not now, though. Let's leave that open for the end. Okay, what's this? New car working as intended. Zack! Da ist er. In the finish. Oppa. That's nice. How do you even find this? Holy shit. Thinking of a regular LOL feature? Yeah. What even is the service bumper low value? True. No way fourth F-150 in Trackmania. It's over for the Europeans. Eagles. Us. Nice. Weird wood snap thing you can do without breaking. Okay, new bug slides. Look at this and tell me Nadeo cares about people who hunt records or build maps. Okay, yeah, that's in the big like chain. Okay. Snow is back. 100. Wait, I'm here. 109 comments. Also, how many comments on the tweet? This is like a TLDR. Wait, the first doesn't mean Canyon or the other could run. Rally for the spring campaign in April and Desert for the July from the website. Yeah. Yeah, I still said I don't like the new. It's kind of overwhelming. Huh? Wait, what has like things being overwhelming? Anyway, this kind of update is always what I envisioned to be happening with Trackmania as a live service game. Plus, says Zay Mousy. This is really cool, and the way they handled the addition of the car opens the door to many. Yeah, true. Plus. Okay, since I'm casual, I'm mostly excited about the shit people will do on things like Kaki or Deep Dip 3. Can imagine all the new RPG maps. Yeah, I mean, look, there are many things that are broken, right? But there's also many new things that are possible. Big surprise here. Didn't think they'd bring in environments and cars. I'm surprised it's taken them this long to add other cars unless they were always specifically waiting for it. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, this is true as well. They've been probably working on this for a long time. Yeah, it looks like they updated an old service instead of creating a new one. And yeah, I mean, this is the biggest letdown, I guess, of the whole thing. Personally, I'm not very thrilled with this direction. I feel like this is going to split the attention of both community and Nadeo. There's a reason a large portion of the community stayed back in team now. It might feel new and exciting for now, but the novelty will wear off. Nadeo has already a hard time fixing minor bugs and doing quality of life improvements at tutorial school and managing game breaking physics, multiple ice updates as there were 2 days ago. Bringing new car and will break a lot more maps once again. See what is happening right now. Scenery wood walls having incredible grip. As for the snow card itself, it just feels very janky and goofy. I don't feel like this is very fun gameplay. It has only been a few hours and they're already OP with the wiggles and extreme need for action key abuse for no slides. Yeah, see, this is what I mentioned earlier. I don't think it's abuse anymore. Like, we have to get away from saying it's abuse. Like, it's using. Like, it's just using the mechanic that is in the game. And I think wood specifically is made for action key usage. Makes the game more complicated. Yeah, but that's fine. It's not a game that has 4 buttons anymore. Like, it has never been. It has not really ever been a game of just having 4 buttons for a long time. Alright, kind of an L take, to be honest. People saying the World Cup and World Tour died because of this. I don't think people understand that there were literally only 2 people working on the entire World Tour from the start of the absolute year. Like, I don't know. It was literally just Omar single-handedly carrying everything. With slight input from maybe 2-3 developers for like 1 hour a week. It's weird. TMGL as a whole has always been just like a 2 or 3 man army. Like, it literally always has been. So this, like, the lack of resources, I don't know. Is that effing real? That's so cool. The memories are flowing already. That's awesome. They said it's the first of 3. Imagine tracks alternating between stadium, snow, desert, and rally in one race. That's insane. Yeah. Not sure if I enjoy how the snow car handles on dirt grass. Yeah, I mean, this is just a learning curve. Like, we cannot jump to conclusions like instantly. It's been literally 24 hours. Like, it's gonna be a learning curve for everyone. Literally me as well. I'm a bit worried about this change. I'm quite new to the game, so I have never played with the snow car before. I just wanted to learn Trackmania 2020, its own physics, but now I feel like I'm forced to learn a whole new game. Because having a car with completely different control for me feels like a whole new game. Yeah, so you get 2 games in one. That's a win, right? And now that I tried it out, I didn't like it at the slightest. It feels weird. It feels unrealistic. It's really far from Trackmania that I personally know. There were already many different services, Ice. And now I not only have to learn a new service, but also have to learn driving a new car on all the already existing services. I love Trackmania. It becomes way too complex to learn. I understand how old players love this change because they already know how this new physics work. Not really. The wood physics is literally new to all of us. We just have a better understanding of controlling our car, so it comes off way easier and we learn things way quicker than newer players. I feel like I am behind where I was before the
People
update.
act like they are forced to play snow now. Play whatever the fuck you want, guys. Not that hard.
Yeah, if it was that simple, then we would not have any discussions. You forgot the forehead. The new car and other are coming. Well, service at the entry of a new vehicle type just dilutes the focus and separates the player base. I don't think so. Like, the way it's implemented is pretty damn good. It's up to the mappers. I think this is more of a thing that it's up to the mappers to find a good balance of building mixed maps. Yes, there's gonna be full stadium maps still, like, undoubtedly. There's gonna be full snow maps, undoubtedly. Like, that is gonna happen. There's gonna be in the future full rally maps. There's gonna be full desert maps. It's now a thing of up to the mappers and the community to, like, include every driving style in your map in some way, shape, or form. So what are we reading this? Remember how to remember 6 different with a unique car and yeah. Yeah, this guy is like, yeah, exactly. This guy is good. The entry barrier is, it's yet another service plus another car. Okay, so here's my take, right? Here's my take. People, like, this is massive content update. And the thing is, there's a lot of these casual players that have been asking for new content updates. And now we have a new content update, and then it's overwhelming and it's too much. And like, what kind of content update would they wanted for Stadium specifically? Like, I get the feeling like now it's too much. Do I think this is the kind of content people wanted? Yes, because I've heard I've seen the message of wanting old environments in the game added multiple times. I mean, just reading the comments here, there were people saying, "Oh my god, I want Valley and Canyon and whatever in the game." So there are people that want these old environments in the game. Canyon car, obviously. Snow truck is crap. I mean, I'm not here to deny your own personal opinion, but there's literally people that would say snow car, obviously, and canyon car is shit. Like, same vibe. Yes, the other environments, not something like this. Yeah, okay, so there's like no point in discussing anything with you. So you only want your environments that you like in the game, and other environments, no. That's pretty cool take right there, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see what people on Twitter had to say. There are other cars, all I wanted from the game since it released. I hope Desert and Ray make a return along with the cars from Sunrise. See? There you go. This would be much cooler if the track of the day wasn't bugged. Yeah, okay. Bloody. I don't, like, at some point, I don't think you can, like, what kind of car are you gonna make with, like, new physics? Right? Okay, there's not really a whole lot here going on. Let's have a look. So we had this. Okay. Second example. What is this? It kind of makes sense. When I watched that, it's really fun, though. It was really fun. That's not a huge price to pay for the new stuff. It completely breaks every single track that has wood. Oh, God. On its own, yes, but there's a new environment that makes it not a big deal. Oh, goddamn. Holy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go read that. I like the update, but I can notice that Nadeo made a little mistake with the choice of environment. Well, there are also... Wait, why is it a mistake? Why? What? Why not? You don't know how to read, or what the fuck? I know how to read your message. You know what I also know how to do? Click this button here. That was easy. Let's have a look. Wet wood is cool. Me. Wet wood. I've only had wet wood for a day and a half. But if anything happened to him... Okay. Well, I think it's time. I think it is time to have a read through Hylis, his tweets. So great to wake up with 20 years. In fact, more for the devs of work done. Some info about the update. This guard change is a change since it does not split environments with the winners take all effect. It may be the biggest boost of Trackmania promises of infinite racing diverse situations. Okay.
Close enough to 20 years.
The wood surface idea has been made to better show how impressive skilled drivers are. Often you can hear Trackmania seems simple, but it is not. Now when you see someone at high speed on wood, you can't say that. Okay, so it's basically intended to be very difficult and a hard entry level. Pretty much, that's what he's saying. We had to break map with old wood, and it is a downside. Options were to let 2 different woods for the upcoming 20 years. Confusing. Or to make old and new blocks with old and new woods. With confusion when old map played and increasing game size too much. So basically they had the option to have 2 different woods, but it would make it confusing for people because they could not like see 2 different woods, and therefore also increase the game size too much. Trackmania is a live game. There is not yet a forever campaign. Not yet, okay? And we have to keep it live to be able to balance the work to be done. The convergence of the game and the wish to bring more content. Okay, wood is a very specific material and having 1 wood was best over time. So there's probably gonna be more wood usage in the other environments, I guess. If 1 wood would be better over time. Wood. Okay, by the way, we will change the acceleration of the stadium car on the wood at low speed. So records on some maps with the new wood may break at winter season update. Someone suggested to do big work to prevent this, but again, we have to make the balance right. Okay, so more maps are gonna be breaking at the winter season update. There's also 26 replies under this, but I first wanna just read through this. So Drevel says, I'll try to say something a bit different. When an update affecting an existing service will happen again in the future, would it be possible to give a heads up a few weeks in advance just to prevent stuff like changing maps in ongoing competitions? Okay. It was difficult to announce before. What I can say is that such a change, fundamentally changing the physics of already existing blocks, is not in the plan and for years. Would a plan change? I do not hope. And to complete the answer, somehow when we released Trackmania in 2020, I thought that wood was an unexploited service, but that to make a gameplay out of it without racing blocks would not be great. In addition, that we already had to know. I mean, that's true though. Like, wood was never really used for anything besides, well, like in full speed, you have like, it's used in niche situations, I would say, but it was still used to an extent where people were using the blocks to make transitions, wall rides, etc, etc. So I am so sick of this. I've been working on this game for 20 years, so I can't be criticized logic that you're pulling during every single controversy. Fact is that thousands of maps broke and will 100% break in future updates. Why should we keep making maps if they get broken? I mean, it's a fair take. First of all, thanks for the awesome update. Haven't got time to play it yet, but I feel like it adds tons of new content. And would it be possible to have a more technical explanation, like how it's not possible to keep the old physics? Yeah, like I want to know this. That's what I want to know. Okay, I'm going in this one. 26 comments. Simo. There is no world where having this service on the wooden walls is better than having 2 types of wood. Maps breaking is one thing, but it's also completely absurd what you can do just steering up on walls right now. If there's an issue with the new wood, we may try to fix it if we have time, and while we do it, it may break some maps. The goal is to try to minimize the number of broken maps without decreasing the quality of the game. Having that sharp wood steering while driving on wood walls is the main issue from what I've seen. Just throwing this out there, but maybe just changing the wood grip behavior when an incline is steep enough, basically vertical, could be sufficient. Whoa. Yes, if this is an issue, I believe it is better to fix it, if doable in a reasonable time, to have a better game. But if it means changing back to tech gameplay to have compatibility, then no. If grip is an issue because it makes the game bad, yes. But confusion on slopes or for gameplay continuity, we would not make a different gameplay based on an angle. Wait, let me read this again. If it means changing back to tech gameplay to have compatibility, then no. If grip is an issue because it makes the game bad, yes. Okay, so if Hylas thinks that the grip factor and driving up on walls vertically is bad gameplay design, then they will change it. But confusion on slopes or for gameplay continuity, I think this looks like an issue. What's this? Look. Looking. What is happening? I mean, that was kind of funny. Please reconsider this decision. You are breaking so many iconic tracks with this update. Adding just one more physics material to prevent that is such... Yeah, true. The price to pay is confusion for many players for many years. Maybe I am wrong, but it's not a small price to pay if I am right. It is something we had experience on Shootmania, by the way, and it was an issue. Too many not intuitive changes. You know, the funny thing is that he's talking about confusion a lot, but I think he is literally confusing everyone with his with his tweets here. Like, I think the biggest confusion that everyone has is the deciphering of the tweets here. Anyway, the community doesn't understand your confusion. We don't understand how this confusion justifies breaking so many maps. Mappers are upset. I think for a good reason you can find a better solution than this. I'm sure of it. Having one wood gameplay instead of two very different is better. Having maps impacted is bad. The balance of both questions will be different for different people. And with time, it is a balance, and I totally understand that some would like the other option. I mean, that I understand. Like, I get that. Like, some would like to have more different wood types gameplays, and for the casual individual, it's easier to understand one wood. Like, I do get this, but I don't think you should like ruin the experience of all your existing players. Anyway, having one wood gameplay instead of two very different is better. In which way is it better? Oh god, Nina is also going in. Guys, everyone is going in. Wait, Cam is here. There's grass and penalty grass green, dirt and sand, ice and snow. Track wall wood is already visually different from the new material and also traditionally vertical instead of horizontal. I'm sorry, but I fully disagree with the provided reasoning here. Alright, Cam is being kicked from the alpha team. That's unlucky. Vertical and horizontal means less in Trackmania. You know it, winky face. I actually don't know, like, what is the vertical and horizontal mean in this matter? Can anyone explain this to me? Because I don't understand it. Is it just the texture, or is it like the wall and ground? Okay. So I don't think you should fully disagree. Just do it a little, and we will agree somehow. I don't think you should fully disagree. Just do it a little. Wait, what do you need to do? Do what? Like, agree a little bit? That we disagree. I'm so confused. Ice and snow are different in life, you know? Quebec for the win. Alright, let's ignore the vertical horizontal boundary. Smiley face. One picture is of a real problem from my past event. The other looks like a problem you envisioned happening and wanted to prevent at the cost of compatibility. Oak, birch, spruce are different in life too. Lithuania for the win.
Thank you for subs. Thank you.
1 year pod.
You really want to clearly be able to see where the road changes to slightly lighter shade of gray to know exactly what's gonna happen. And it's somewhere in a mass of shadows from the scenery. Yeah, I mean, this is like I've visually been annoyed at this as well, where you cannot see the difference between road and ice when you have like yeah, I mean, that's true. And what's this? Oh, this is old wood versus new wood. Or well, in Hylas terms, both are the same. Okay. Is there more? Oh, this is Chem. This is Chem trying to save his alpha position, I think. It's a 9 out of 10 update. Yep, there he goes. Trying to save his alpha place here. But that 110 really makes it bittersweet. It wasn't even acknowledged in the update notes. I mean, the patch notes were horrendous. Like, what the hell was that? There was not even any patch notes. I wouldn't even call it a patch note at that point. I was reading through it and I didn't get a single feeling of it being a patch note. No, I read both of them, Matt, but a lot of the things that they fixed are not even in there. Okay, then forget vertical horizontal. Let's go back to grass. We have penalty grass and normal grass. Why are there different physics? They're both grass. By your logic, they should be the same because it's too confusing that different grasses act differently. Grass was more problematic and stadium by default was why we did a drivable grass, of course. And I totally agree that this is far from perfect, and this is why we decided not to add to confusion with two woods. One with tech gameplay and one with new one. Can we at least talk about getting more embed space for items on maps, players creating? Yeah, entry lag. You're in the wrong loop, man. Joining the conversation, man. Typically changes that we cannot go back. Has to remake. We need to evaluate the whole impact. Okay, yeah. All of a sudden, breaking thousands of map is not the answer. Change the texture, accentuate the color different, change the block, but the physics can't keep changing like that. Sorry, Florent, but you're breaking thousands of maps with this decision. Separating old and new wood is a must. Yes, it's a live service game, but breaking tons of great RPG trial maps and competitive maps, including World Tour, is not something. Yeah, I mean, instead of introducing a new physics ID, set the physics ID of track deco wall and all blocks like that to asphalt. Problem solved. I think there is just a super easy solution to this, and I just don't want to do it. Cheapest. I mean, I think the main thing is everyone is talking about the same thing here. Yeah. I think the majority is all talking about the same thing.
Thanks for deciphering the Hylisology, okay?
We'll see how this develops. I'm still on Hylis's good side. As you can see, still following me. What's happening on this post? Florencia's also trying to stay in contention with Nadeo. Okay, good. There's a new tweet. Oh, here. We may have a solution to make all previous blocks with wood internal without expanding too much the size, and with tech gameplay and new ones with woods. So only one wood gameplay and only confusion between old new maps. Wait, that's two woods. No, not one wood. Wait. So all previous blocks will be wood internal without expanding too much of the size and with the normal old gameplay. And then every new wood would be with the new wood gameplay. That's too much wood. Anyone 99 wood cutting? You're still getting to 99? Yeah, I'm already 99. So I'm good. Lacadel, please pull through with that. The update is great besides this problem, and I personally wouldn't want it to get overshadowed by this conundrum that feels like it's quite fast to resolve. Quite fast it would have to be since there is around 2 days left before freezing the winter version.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
At least one wood. Wait, quite fast it would have been since there's around 2 days left before freezing the winter version. It's complicated. Okay, absolutely. I have no idea about your internal scheduling and Macnianian. What is Lacadel typing here? Machinations. What is this? I just hope you will go the route you mentioned. Even if it's a bit complicated, I personally love to see everyone enjoy the fresh content for once instead of having a rant about it on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, true. Faster install, less download, less disk space on console. Many reasons to stay efficient when you compute it. Yeah, I mean, this is true. Providing things for free also required to be careful. For free? You literally upped the price. Do you even work at Nadeo? Or are you fully clueless on what goes on in the game? No confusion needed. They already look different. Don't underestimate players' ability to adapt and understand. For example, we all saw how quick our beloved ICE community figured out their previous changes. Yeah, true. Wait, there was another tweet here from Cam. At Hylas, what about a compromise? Would you be okay with retexturing deco walls and for lore purposes declaring them to be, I don't know, painted plaster or gypsum or whatever? You get your one wood policy, we get our gameplay, and new players don't get too confused. 9 minutes ago. Even if it's not useful, since a better solution may be, I can answer that I would have not done it, I think. I understand that there is a lot of attention to give to made maps, but I also give to devs and quality of the crafted game, and wood was a pillar of this Trackmania. You may think I don't care about Trackmania and I am making things easy, but it is really the opposite on the two questions. Guys, I think I've read enough. We're going in. Moral of the whole story. Wood.